to the morning sun. Feel the warmth, a new day has begun. Coffee brews and the world comes to life. A Logan County breakfast started right. Join us here, come smile with me in the morning light. Oh, so free. Feel the joy, feel the beat. Logan County's got the rhythm.
Good morning, Logan County. I'm Brian.
And I'm Lindsey. Let's start our day with a little inspiration. Today's daily devotional comes from Luke 1:37. For the word of God will never fail.
Thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning and welcome to Logan County Breakfast, your go-to show for uplifting stories and great conversations to start your day right here in beautiful Logan County, Arkansas.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Get ready for some fantastic news, entertaining segments, and a whole lot of fun to kickstart your day. So sit back, relax, and let's make this a wonderful morning together.
We have an exciting show lined up for you today. First, we'll dive into a bit of history, share an inspiring story, and catch you up on the latest local news. But first, we'll kick things off with a quick look at the weather right after this brief message. Stay tuned.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
I'm still mad at you.
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, you can count on Shelter's local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
Contact Arkansas Agent of the Year Baker Shelter Insurance at 479-675-6782.
Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services, your trusted partner for tree care in Boonville and surrounding areas. Specializing in expert tree care and removal, they handle every job with precision. Stacy in Boonville said, Kevin and his crew did an excellent job removing 3 trees. Great price and quality work. Highly recommend. From hazardous tree removals to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. Serving Boonville and the surrounding communities with honest service and competitive prices. Call Rice Lawn Care and Tree Services today at 479-206-1582 for a free tree consultation. Here's a look at today's weather in Logan County, sponsored by Baker Shelter Insurance in Boonville. Today, sunny, near record high temps. High near 95. Goodness. Tonight, a few passing clouds. An overnight low near 76. Just keep thinking, please don't leave us spring. Please don't leave yet. Let's see who we have in the chat with us this morning. Good morning, Merle Martindale. Good morning, Dennis and Wanda Harrison. Yeah. Good morning, Sheila DeWitt. Good morning, Mom. And good morning, Kennard Christensen.
Yes, good morning, everyone.
We're so happy you all could be with us this morning. You know, every day brings with it its unique piece of history. Let's explore some of the most fascinating events that happened on this day in our next segment called... On this day in 1787, delegates gather in Philadelphia to draw up the Constitution of the United States. Yeah. How amazing was that?
Mm-hmm. Long time ago. I didn't know it was 1787.
Yeah. So from 1776 to 1787, how many years is that? That's
11
years.
Mm-hmm.
So we were an independent nation without a constitution for 11 years. And we had elections last night. Was the last night of the election, and the Boonville City tax renewal passed with 224 for the renewal and 77 against. And the Boonville School District millage increase failed 299 to 218. I think it's just kind of a rough time for a increase in a tax renewal with the way the economy is right now. Maybe next time it comes around, things will be a little better.
Yes. Hope so. When can it, is that every 4 years that you can do that, or?
I'm not sure how often they can propose the millage. It's a good question. I'll have to look into that. And today is Stars and Stripes Forever Day, observed on May 14th, which is celebrated to honor the American march of the same name written and composed by John Philip Sousa. Became the National March of the United States in 1987. A typical performance of the march begins with the 4-bar introduction, after which comes the first and second strains, which are both repeated. So happy Stars and Stripes Forever Day. It's a song.
Is it Stars and Stripes or Big and Bright, Deep in the...
No.
Or am I singing something? Okay.
No, that's a Texas song.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Coming up after the break, we'll jump into the news and local events happening near you. Don't go away. Good morning, Boonville. Cup of Joe's drive-thru is your new morning stop. Built by two coffee lovers who chose Boonville to chase their dream. This husband and wife team, united by their passion for coffee, opened Cup of Joe to spread joy in every cup. Their signature mocha is a crowd pleaser. Cup of Joe's fast, friendly drive-thru delivers happiness on the go. Their biggest fan loves their caramel breve with cold foam made just right. Embracing Boonville, we're cheering with you. Go Cats go. Open at 7 a.m. or 6:45 for early risers. With delivery now available, they fit your morning routine. Every order's crafted to your taste because your smile drives us. Cup of Joe, Boonville's morning stop. Swing by the drive-thru or order delivery today.
It is now time for our news brief.
And a major development for the Ebbing Air Force National Guard Base, Ebbing Air National Guard Base, members of Arkansas's congressional delegation announced the approval of $141 million in new investments aimed at enhancing the base's capacity to host the F-35 foreign military sales mission. This funding was allocated in the fiscal year 2025 full-year continuing resolution. Senator John Bozeman and Tom Cotton, along with Representative Steve Womack, emphasized the importance of this funding for both the local community in Fort Smith and the broader national security strategy, as several allied countries prepare to send pilots to Ebbing for training on the advanced F-35 jets. The investment will support the construction of critical infrastructure, including an academic training center and an F-35 maintenance hangar. At a recent ceremony celebrating the graduation of the first two Polish pilots trained at Ebbing, Major General Ireneusz Nowak, Polish name, lauded the program's success, citing Fort Smith's hospitality. This milestone marks an important step in building international military partnerships and enhancing the capabilities of the U.S. allies. The investment in ongoing training programs highlight Fort Smith's growing role in global defense initiatives, showcasing the region's commitment to national and international security.
And for local news, Casa de Tri-Peaks is set to host its annual Jim Richardson Memorial Golf Tournament on this Saturday, May 17th at the Little Creek Golf Club in Ratcliffe. This exciting 3-player scramble will feature 2 competitive flights with prizes for first and second places, and a third flight payout will be available if enough teams register. Participants can also compete for additional prizes, including hole-in-one, closest to the pin, and the longest putt. Team registration is $150, which includes lunch, desserts, door prizes, and even gifts. All proceeds for the tournament will support local abused and neglected children. With a limit of only 22 teams, spots are expected to fill quickly. For more information, contact the Casa of the Tri-Peaks at 479-206-3500. Don't miss this opportunity to have fun and help those in need.
We also want to mention our new sponsor, Cup of Joe To Go. They do have delivery if you're
Really?
within the city limits. Yes. So
You made a mistake of telling me that. No, I'm excited.
So if you didn't have time to stop and grab your coffee this morning, or you've never tried them and you've been wanting to, just give them a call.
You need to try. You need to try. It's the best.
We've got a story this morning that will stay with you about hope, persistence, and the incredible power of one simple letter.
That's right. For 28 years, Lamar Johnson sat in prison for a murder he didn't commit. It was a painful journey towards justice, but through all the ups and downs, one person never gave up on him, a woman he had never even met.
Her name is Jenny Schrappen, a mother and churchgoer from St. Louis County. Over 2 decades ago, she opened a letter from the Jefferson City Correctional Center, unsure what to expect. But what she found inside? A beautiful written note, beautifully written note, and a connection that would last a lifetime.
Jeannie was struck by Lamar's thoughtful handwriting and intelligence, so she wrote back. That reply sparked years of handwritten letters between the two. They wrote about life, hope, faith, building a friendship that defied walls, bars, and circumstance.
Meanwhile, Lamar had been wrongfully convicted back in 1994 for the murder of his best friend. He had an alibi, and eventually the real killers came forward.
Wow.
But still, it wasn't enough to overturn his sentence. At first.
But with the tireless work of the Innocence Project and Jenny by his side at every court hearing, Lamar never gave up. And finally, after 28 long years, justice came. Lamar was freed.
His first stop, to see Jenny, his pen pal, his advocate, and his friend. The two now share time together face to face, no longer separated by prison walls.
A GoFundMe campaign has already raised nearly $600,000 to help Lamar restart his life. And instead of bitterness, he's choosing gratitude.
That's powerful. And Jenny's message to the world is just as inspiring.
From a letter to a lifelong friendship, and now a second chance at life. Just incredible.
Wow, that's more proof that a little kindness and a little belief in someone can change everything. I can't believe that the killer came forward and it wasn't enough to overturn his sentence.
Oh, he didn't eventually come forward after 28 years? That's how I was.
Well, I mean, they didn't immediately.
Yeah, pretty.
Hmm.
I'm sure that's not the only story.
Oh, I know. Good morning, Steve Ferris.
Yes, good morning. As we conclude today's show, we'd like to share a motivational quote to carry you throughout the day.
The only way to have a friend is to be one. Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Very good.
That's all for today, folks. Thanks for joining us on Logan County Breakfast.
We'll see you tomorrow morning with more news, weather, and inspiration. Have a great day.
Have a blessed day, everyone.